I was just thinking about that hike. Just thinking about how fucked up my feet were. You know, it's unbelievable. It was a lot of walking, and to do the majority of it in westerns and then the steel toe boots. I didn't get these tennis shoes, and I'm gonna need new tennis shoes soon. These are starting to fall apart. These are just some cheap Walmart shoes, you know. That's another concern on my plate right now. I'm like, I'm gonna need new shoes. You know, they're falling apart at the toe and the heel. But I didn't get these shoes till, you know, they came still at a, you know, there's still plenty of walking in these shoes, but, you know, the majority of that hike was in boots, and I saw Happy pop in and leave. I wish he'd hang out, but the majority was in those westerns and those steel toe boots. And those steel toe, the westerns had you know, they were so tight on my feet with the 2 pairs of socks. I blew that vein in my foot, and my foot was swollen triple its normal size forever. And then the steel toe boots, they were tearing my shit up, you know? They were tearing my feet up. Beat the hell out of my toes, especially, you know. But yeah, I was just thinking about that. Like, damn, man, what a journey that shit was. I pushed myself so hard. 46 miles that one day. Whole day, whole night, and into the next day. Walked 46 miles. Saw this Marine. It is, because I saw a Marine doing a stream today, 27-mile rucksack hike or whatever, so like a weighted hike. And I'm not dissing him, but I'm like, who cares, bro? Who cares, dude? You know what I mean? Like, you're doing this little 27-mile hike today and you had a couple hundred people watching him. It just blows my mind, you know, because I'm like, a couple hundred people will tune into this guy just doing a one-time hard thing. You know how many times I walked 22 miles in a day? And it was weighted. I got a Marine assault pack. That's my backpack. It's a Marine assault pack. That's what it is. That's why it's tan. You know, it would be considered weighted because it's got legitimate supplies, hygiene, chargers, batteries, clothes, you know, lights, everything a soldier would actually have is what's in the pack, essentially. You know, it's like, and shit, dude, I did a 46-mile one, you know, but it's like, and I did it day after day after day, you know, and occasionally we would, you remember, get a room, you know, late in the night, and then the next morning we might book again, so I'd have a day of rest. But the point is it's like, you know, every single day I'd get up, strap them boots on, and push myself, you know, feet raw, literally raw. Knees hurting, hips hurting, everything fucking hurting, back hurting. Walk through the snow, walk through the rain. You probably remember when I was in Tennessee and it was raining on me that whole day, you know. Thankfully we didn't get caught out in the rain too many times, but you know, I definitely walked through all the elements, you know. Walked through some very dangerous cities, very dangerous, alone. I'm fucking just right in the beginning of the journey, second day, first day, or whatever it was, almost got in a knife fight on the streets. You know, I'm like, damn. It's like, how did I not have more people watching me for that? You know? It almost seems like there's just some kind of like, you know, like there's just some kind of like they fucking keep people from my shit, you know? I don't want people seeing me doing this stuff. Because I was getting discouraged. I remember when I was in Tennessee, I was so discouraged. I'm like, I got 4 people, 2 people watching me consistently. I was so discouraged because I'm like, this is such a disappointment, you know. How can nobody care about this? You know, not about money or anything, but dude, where is the people? Where's, you know, that would be fuel. You know, that would be motivation, encouragement. Having a bunch of people in your stream, like, okay, I gotta square my shoulders, you know. Wow. Couldn't believe my mom didn't open her door to me. Can't believe that shit. Saw her Facebook page the other day. Made a new Facebook, so obviously she wasn't blocked there. I didn't even block her, but like, what a fake ass. What a fake ass. She's got all this church shit posted and her on the platform with her hands raised, praying, and it's like, what a fake. You know? You basically just disowned me for no cause. Lied all over me too, to make matters worse. Claimed to be a good Christian but didn't provide hospitality to your own son. The Bible says be hospitable. It says you never know when you're entertaining the presence of angels. You know what I mean? It's what the Bible says too. You know, it says be nice to people because you don't know when it's an angel. I'm not saying I'm an angel, I'm just saying. You know, I was at the store the other day. This lady was like, "Sir, can you get that off the top shelf for me?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." Pulled it down, she grabbed it, said, "Have a blessed day." Because you never know. That could be a test. Could be a test from God. She could have been a fucking angel, for all I know. God was just seeing, are you going to be nice to somebody? Are you going to help somebody? Are you going to be respectful? Or are you going to be acting like it's putting you out? You know, I really believe in that shit. And it could have just been an old lady that couldn't reach the shelf. But regardless, you know. I remember crashing in a church parking lot one night. I actually grew up going to that church, which is what's crazier. And I remember I found me a little spot, took a nap, and woke up. I woke up to a minister being rude as hell. Telling me, "Get the fuck out of here, I'm calling the police." And I was like, really? I was like, you know, if you're such a good Christian, you'd be saying, "Come on inside, have a cup of coffee with me. You know, tell me your story, what's going on." You know, doesn't mean you gotta do anything further. But you know, like, these people are so fake. You know? It's a church, for God's sake. You know what I've learned? The worst of the worst seem to go to church. You know that? The worst of the worst tend to go to church. Not all of them, but a lot. A lot of them, even like my cousins in Texas. I'm pretty sure my one cousin, I'm pretty sure he was a thief. Pretty sure he was a big-time thief around town. Going to church and hiding behind his little ministerial duties. You know? Who would suspect him? He's at church every week. He plays a part in ministry. You know, technically no felonies, carried a you know what. You know, I think, you know, that's why they do that shit. I'll probably hang out here a couple more hours, which I hate to say that, seems like a long time. And then maybe we'll spend the last hour outside while we just wait for her. You know what I mean? We can just go fucking find a bench and sit down for a few, I guess. It'll be a full day. Tomorrow, whole full day too. I have just enough money right now for a coffee. If I don't gotta spend nothing else, you know. I got just enough for a coffee at the moment. Maybe to at least get the day going tomorrow. Well, bad. So it's pretty warm in here. You know, I invited 10 people to this thing earlier today, this morning. 10 people. Like I said, and then even on this one, I think I put down 5 people. But still, plenty of people to have a decent little hanging out, chit chat, and the more people, the more conversation too, you know? Yeah, I figured it was your birthday. No doubt. Tomorrow might be more of a Scrolling day. Scrolling and hanging out. Let me put up a background because I gotta use the restroom real quick. I'm gonna eat this thing. And I got some fucking onion rings cooking. Those things smell good. Give me a minute here. Got a OBS Ford. That thing is sweet.
Claro que ya está necesito ya.
This old man behind me is playing games on his phone. I can hear it. That's funny. It's old as hell. I would love to get my hands on a joint. I would be fucking fried. Back when I was in Texas, I had that girl. She knew where to get it. I don't know anybody. Not out here. I wonder why Happy came and left. I know it's not a DoorDash or my foot. He took DoorDash and much too literally. What the fuck is he doing? Riding the bus around? Let's go outside and smoke real quick. There's fucking clowns around here. Yet again. Always being goofy as hell, sitting across from you, behind you, beside you. Can't stand that shit. I really can't. It's annoying as fuck. I'm gonna just say it. From my research, you know, community surveillance, we'll call it, is the people they have to get in your line of sight. Like, the person they're stalking has to see you, and then they can take pictures of you and stuff. You have to see them, and then they can take their pictures and videos or whatever they're going to do. I just can't help but feel like that's why they get in the positions where they go. Because most normal people, they don't do that. They go sit wherever the fuck else. These other weirdos, they come sit right where they can be pointing their camera at you, and you don't know if they're recording you or if they're fucking playing on their phone. But their goddamn camera's pointed at you, you know, pointed your goddamn way. They're right in your line of view. There's no point. No point to be sitting that close to me. None in the world. Truthfully. When I feel like someone's pointing their phone or some shit in my direction, I get the fuck up. Don't give a fuck. Go outside, I'm gonna fucking smoke, I'm gonna do something else, whatever. to get you a fucking gift card to the Burger King. Or whatever the fuck they give them. Might hop off for a little bit and scroll. Might look around on Marketplace. See what I can see. Try to burn an hour. Probably, like I said, I'm gonna be here for a little bit longer. I can try to burn up some time really quick if you don't mind. And I will go live again, or I'll try to FaceTime my daughter. I'm not sure what I can do at this point. Just gotta burn up the last of this little evening time, and I'll talk to you for a few more minutes, because I can't help but shake that feeling, man. There's things going on that I'm not, hip to. Let me flip this, hold on. I gotta let it go. This stuff with this girl and what I don't know, and you know what I mean? Just for my own sanity. I gotta charge my phone too, so it'll be easier to charge it and scroll. I do know that she's got secrets. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know. Just need some things to pan out my way. I need to come into some money. Even if it's a fucking lottery ticket, that's like literally, and it's like seems like a stupid thing to pin your hopes and dreams on, but you know what I mean? All it would take is one winner. One winner. Even if it was just some thousands, that would be an answer. Get some fucking wheels under me, get a little bike under me or something that I could just Who knows? I don't know how long this will last or not last. I'm not going to be negative, but I wonder why Lovey blocked me. Truthfully, though, I wonder why she blocked me. Old man driving in a nice ass Denali, smoking a cigarette. That will literally be me. I wouldn't give a fuck how nice my truck is. I'm gonna be just fucking rolling down the road smoking. Fucking $90,000 truck smoking cigarettes in it. If I had an $80,000 truck, it would be a nice truck. I'll tell you that right now.
Are we ready for M? One bacon, keep one water.
You know, that Bacon King, I've had that a few times. And I don't know how it's possible for the Whopper to taste so much better than the Bacon King tastes. But the Bacon King burger does not taste good. It doesn't. And if you're on a budget, that's the budget burger to grab. You know? But it is odd that like two different burgers from the same place could taste so different. And they wrap them different too. The Bacon King comes in just a wrapper. The Whopper comes in a box. Alright, but I will, you know, I'll hop back on. Give me maybe about a fucking hour and a half or something to charge up, and I'm gonna go fucking try to manifest some shit on Facebook Marketplace. Just fucking scroll through that shit, see what I can see. Know what I'm saying? Alright, thank you. I'll be back in a little bit. Again, I got a fucking notification blocking the fucking off button.